It's a record for the most scored by a defender in the Africa Cup of Nations. Helps being a regular penalty taker, taking nothing away from an important member of the team. Lookman whips it in, Boniface turning brilliantly, but couldn't keep the ball the right side of the touchline. Well, it's not quite happening just yet for Victor. Might happen sooner rather than later. Beautiful first touch on the spin. Squares up his defender, waits for the overlap. It comes, it's in towards Boniface. It was Donjanu who got there ahead of the centre forward. And cleared away by one of his defenders. Benin survive again. Nice build up. Great delivery in by Onyemechi. This time his cross cut out, but robbed of the ball, but in turn immediately won back by a teammate. Hyena goes down under the pressure of David Kiki for his country and 50 appearances. Iwobi, in fact it was Lookman rather, who lifted the ball in, only straight to Donjanu. It'll be a light hand, saved by Mbali. Carried away, it was well struck, again just too close to the keeper, as was the case down the other end. But we'll do Benin the world of good. Shot on target. Their first of the game. First on or off the target, despite 40 minutes having been played. Lookman to the edge of the area. And sit up invitingly for Chukwueze. He tried to take it on further. Maybe not the right choice. Mounier checks back, waiting for reinforcements. Comes Lookman, cuts inside, still going, and finds the bottom corner where they waited, and they made the home fans wait, but they are rewarded in the end. Deep into stoppage time, Nigeria take the lead. Persistence pays off. Ademola Lookman, who missed one of the bigger chances early on in the game, taking full advantage of a mistake at the back. As Victor Osimhen off his feet as well. Brilliantly done. Pass one, pass two. Slotting it beyond Marcel Donjanu. Trying to recover, Rashid Mumini. It was his mistake. Swing and a miss. This was the case for Boniface in front of goal. He did it in front of his own goal and paid the price. Chance not over yet, pulled back to the edge for Ndidi. Another chance goes begging for Victor Boniface. Dangerous, it's to aim at. It's drilled in low again, same as the very first corner. Boniface trying to peel away. This time it didn't reach him. Fool me once, say Benin. And it's picked out in turn by Iwobi. Still Lookman cuts past the keeper, but this time couldn't cut past Cedric Ntonji. Well, big chance, the third big chance of the game for Lookman. He's taken one of them. There was still a fair bit to do in truth there after taking it round Donjinu. Beautiful for Lookman. He started it with the knock-on. Bonifaci quickly to Iwobi. First time pass from the former Arsenal midfielder. Good tracking back though. Lookman looks for Bonifaci, and what a goal that could have been. One of his toughest chances. Nearly produced one of the goals of the year. A volley didn't look to be too far away from this angle. It's one of the originals though, Steve Mounier, with the second shot on target for Benin. Out of nothing, the Nigerian defence switching off, not punished, bailed out by the game for the most part. As simple as that. Truce de Kong, the only man anywhere near Steve Mounier. We cut back and it's Mounier again, straight at Enwar Bali. Not enough power to cause any problems. You hear the roar. It is the end of the game for Victor Bonifaci. He'll be disappointed not to have scored. We're certainly in amongst pretty much everything though, and it is Victor for Victor. Victor Osimhen, number 9. 21 goals in 35 appearances for his country. He wouldn't bank against. Finally got his move to Gala, but now Nigeria not worrying about attacking but defending, and it is headed away by the captain Truce de Kong, right in front of his keeper Stanley Enwar Bali. Round of applause from Gernot Rohr. That was not far away from Steve Mounier, the other number 9. Benin have come alive as they look to grab something from this game. Greatest forwards of the moment. One sniff of a chance. One goal. And immediately takes it and sends the Godswill Akpabio into raptures. Mask straight off. The masked marauder strikes with clinical precision on the half volley. And are you surprised? Mask straight off. The masked marauder strikes with clinical precision on the half volley. And are you surprised? Cross into the box. Well, Lookman's claiming it. Is it a second for him? Either way, it's certainly a third for Nigeria. Benin capitulating in the final 10 minutes. 2-1 defeat, but a distant memory now. Ball over the top for Simon. Looked to have got away from him. He waited and then delivered the header perfectly. And it is Lookman with the final touch. Initially looked to have come off the Benin defender, but Lookman scored in stoppage time in the 2-1 defeat, but a distant memory now. Ball over the top for Simon. Looked to have got away from him. He waited and then delivered the header perfectly. And it is Lookman with the final touch. Initially looked to come off the Benin defender, but Lookman scored in stoppage time in the... couldn't get his foot over the ball. Couldn't get his foot over the ball.